Hello student, how are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine. So, today I am going to present my lecture on problem and prospects of large scale industries. So student, in our earlier lecture in part first and in part second, we have already covered the problem and prospects of iron and steel industry, textile industry and sugar industry. Now today we are going to cover cotton industry, problem and prospects of cotton industry. And this lecture is presented by Alka Srivastava. So cotton play an important role in Indian economy as the country's textile industry is predominantly cotton based. India is one of the largest producer as well as exporter of cotton yarn. The Indian textile industries contribute around 5% to country's GDP, 14% to industrial production and 11% to total export earnings. And as we know that the industry is also the second largest employer in the country after agriculture, providing employment to over 51 million people at least and 68 million people indirectly including unskilled worker. So India is first cotton textile mill established in Mumbai in 1854 and it is largest industry of India. Employs 1.5 million person, 20% of the industrial labor force of India. 1600 cotton and human made fiber textile mills. 79% in private sector and rest in public and cooperative society. 90% of cotton textile produced in decentralized sector. Availability of cotton market, transportation, humid climate led to localizations, Maharashtra and Gujarat. So what things are getting we are getting from cotton fiber? We are getting jute seeds, towels, sportswear, jeans, sweaters, t-shirts, soft furnishing, socks, pillowcases. So in 2008, the cotton textile industry accounted for 14.4% of the country's export earning. The economy of India in the ninth largest in the world by nominal GDP and the fourth largest by purchasing power parity. Today, textile industry sectors accounts for nearly 14% of the total industrial output. So, as we know student that cotton is one of the principal crop of India and is the major raw material for domestic textile industry. We are getting raw material for our textile industry from that cotton industry. So textile industry is totally depend on the cotton industry. The Indian cotton industry provides sustenance to millions of farmers as also the workers involved right from processing to trading of cotton. The Indian textile industry consumes a diverse range of fiber and yarn, but is predominantly cotton based. So, Indian textile exporters are typically targeted at the lower quality end of the international market. The apparel industry is largest foreign exchange earning sector contributing 12% of the country's total export. In 2010, the textile sectors account about 30% in the total export. So we know that who are the exporter of Indian cotton goods. Indian cotton is produced in country in three zones: northern zone, Northern zone comprising the state of Punjab, Haryana, and Rajasthan, and central zone comprising the states of Maharashtra, MP, Gujarat, and southern zone comprising the state of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. So these states are the exporter of cotton in cotton products. And who are the importer of cotton products? USA, UK, Russia, France, East European countries, Nepal, Singapore, African countries, and Sri Lanka. So, as I have said that Mumbai, in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Karnataka, and Haryana are the major exporter of cotton goods. So now we will know that what are the problems faced by cotton industry. There are so many problems that they face due to which the cotton industries lack in productivity. So first is shortage of raw material. Shortage of raw material. Raw material determines 35% of the total production cost. The country is short of cotton, particularly long staple cotton, which is imported from Pakistan, Kenya, Uganda, and Sudan. Fluctuating price and uncertainties in the availability of raw material causes low production and sickness in the mills. So our next point is obsolete machinery, which is the major reason for the drawback and for the backwardness of cotton industry. In India, still most of the cotton textile mills are working with old and obsolete machineries. Obsolete machinery leads to low output and poor quality of goods, as a result of which Indian textile goods are not able to face competition in the international market. And another problem which our cotton industries are facing are lack of power supply. Cotton textile mills are facing acute shortage of power. Supply of coal are difficult to obtain, and frequent cuts in electricity and load shedding affect the industry badly. This lead to loss of man hours, low production, and loss in the mills. So another reason is low productivity of labor. Low productivity is another major problem of cotton textile industry. On an average, an Indian factory workers only handles 380 spindles and 2 looms, as compared to 1500 to 2000 spindles and 30 looms in Japan. If the productivity of the American worker is taken as 100, the corresponding figure for UK is 51, and for India only 13, which is almost less than half. So next is competition in foreign market. The Indian cotton textile goods are facing stiff competition in foreign market from Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan, whose goods are cheaper and best in quality. So one of the major problem and drawback of cotton industry are strikes. Labor strikes are common in industrial sector, but cotton textile industry suffer a lot due to frequent strike by the labor force. The long drawn strike in 1980 dealt a severe blow to the organized sector. It took almost 23 years for the government to realize this and introduce a legislation for encouraging the organized sector. So And there is one more reason for the drawback for the low growth of cotton industry is the lack of capital. Since cotton industry establishment of cotton industries require huge capital to invest, and our Indian companies are not able to get that much of capital, so the investors are also taking back step for the since it require huge capital. So this is also the one more reason. And that's all for today lecture. And for the further and next topic, we will meet again in our another lecture. Thank you so much.